Hello there. I'm so glad you could join us today. Did you know it's Mother's Day this coming Sunday? We thought at Lifelong Learning it would be a lovely idea to share a story with you and create our own Mother's Day card. So I'll show you, give you a peek what it might look like. There we go. We thought it'd be a nice idea to have a little flap there where you could write your own message, or get Daddy maybe, or somebody else, one of your adults to write a message for you. Okay, if you make a start at the story, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this video so you can see the book, and then I'll change it over again so you can see me for the class. Okay, let's have a go. With my mummy. And the author is James Brown. Okay. Days with my mummy are always such fun. The sun's woken up. There's so much to get done. Together, it's special, all laughter and play, because mummy is always the light of my day. In the morning, we're speedy at getting up quickly. I have to watch out. Mummy knows that I'm tickly. Let's count down from 10, she shouts, racing so fast. Should we count down together? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But where's my teddy? Who saw him last? Mummy's so super at doing the shopping. We zoom on the shops without even stopping. Lifting bag after bag, Mummy's ever so strong. She lifts me up too when the walk home's too long. My mummy is gentle, so caring and kind. We walk through the park and look down to find a poor little ladybird stuck on its back. Oh dear, can you see it? But Mummy soon helps it turn right back on the track. With Mummy, the roundabout whirls round faster until I fall off and cry, oh no, I need a plaster. Mummy kisses and rubs and the hurt goes away. And she gives me a hug and we run off to play. My favourite things are baking and cooking and licking the spoon when Mummy's not looking. I sprinkle the sprinkles and make a big mess. Then Mummy joins in and makes her cake the best. My mummy is super at gluing and sticking, at mending and bending, and sorting and picking. That's just what we're going to do. She can save any toy from certain disaster. There's no one on earth who can fix my things faster. The washing's a rainbow, we love to hang out. It's really good fun for a quick kick about. In no time at all, everything's dry and the bed sheets and capes, so we all take off and fly. Mummy knows when it's time to make me some food. My tummy is rumbly. I'm in a bad mood. Don't grumble, she smiles. Your dinner is ready. You'll soon have your favourite, and so will your teddy. We have so much fun playing splash in the bath. Mummy tickles my tummy and makes us both laugh. She holds out the towel with her arms open wide. and wraps me up safe, feeling snugly inside. With Mummy, I cuddle up closely in bed. She makes sure I'm comfy and kisses my head. She reads me adventures. We wave to the moon. Then I drift off to sleep as she sings me a tune. Days with my Mummy are always such fun and ever so special together as one. I can't wait for tomorrow, more laughter and play, because Mummy is always the light of my day. What a lovely story. I'm just going to change the camera back again. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. I certainly did. Right, we are going to have a go now at making our Mother's Day card, okay? Now, there are certain things that you need to think about, really. You don't have to have these colours. You don't have to have special papers or special colours. What you can do is choose any colour you want, even if it's the back of a cornflake box, okay? Anything at all, and you can just colour it in. So you don't need anything special for this. But I'm going to use certain colours just so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I'm going to start off with is showing you the colour card background. I'm going to change the camera again so you can see my hands, okay? Okay, here we go. I'm going to start off with my background. I've chosen a line kind of background, but like I said, it could be anything at all. And what we're going to start off with is a flower pot. Because Mother's Day, you often find lots and lots of flowers around, and mothers really, really like flowers, don't they? So what I've done here, I've got some brown card or brown paper, and I've just folded it in half. And what I'm going to do is create a pot shape. Let me show you. This is when you might need a ruler. I'm going to use a Sharpie or black pen here just so you can see, but you can use anything at all. So with the folded piece at the top here, just at the top there, I'm going to fold it down and I'm going to just draw a little line either side, just a little one. Can you see that? And with your grown up to help you, I'm going to draw a slightly diagonal line. Can you see it's not straight? I've actually turned it so it's more diagonal, and I'm going to use my marker to draw a line. And I'm going to turn it round and use a marker to draw a line again. So it looks like the shape of a pot, doesn't it? And I'm going to cut that out. Carefully trying to follow those lines. I've got one bit, I don't need it anymore, so I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to turn it round now. I'm going to cut this side. What I've ended up with is a pot. And as you can see, we can lift it up. I'm just going to put a real good crease down that as well. And I'm going to go to the back of it and I'm going to glue the back of it onto the card with my stick of glue. I'm going to glue the whole of that back. Okay, when I think I've got enough glue on, I'm just going to place that just roughly around the bottom. But I'm not going to actually press too hard just yet. I'm going to just leave it quite carefully because I'm going to draw. You can either draw some of these stems. I'm going to show you these stems just here, or you can actually colour them on the right onto your paper. But I'm going to actually use card. That's why I'm going to use some strips. So with some scissors and a bit of green paper or card, I'm going to get my stem. I'm just going to do about 3 of those. Just quite narrow. They don't need to be quite thick. And if you're drawing them, you can make it as thick as you want to, of course. And you can make as many as you want to too. My 3 stems, and I'm just going to glue them. I'm going to tuck them in the pot. Here's one. And I'm going to actually tuck them in diagonally. So the flowers are diagonal as well. They're not straight, they're diagonal. But I am going to put the one in the middle straight, and I'll show you why later on. I've got the glue. I'm going to tuck it behind the pot. And I'm going to, right at the end, I'm going to press that pot down. More glue on there. And that's my last stem I'm going to use. So that's me with my stems, and I'm going to press that pot down now. And I'm going to make our flowers. And what I've done, I've made tulip flowers. And I've made them 3D. And you can do whatever you like. It's entirely you. This is your card. But what I'm going to do is tulips. I'm going to show you how I did those. If you were to do ordinary flowers, of course, you just want circles. But because they're tulips, they're a different shape. And I'll show you what I did first. I just got some card and I made a shape of a tulip. Let me show you what shape of a tulip is. It's a bit like a teardrop. Can you see this? That's that kind of shape. And rather than just cut one out, I could straight away fold my card, couldn't I? I could cut 2 out together. So I'm going to start doing that now. Turn my paper around or my card round as when I'm cutting it out. So you see that teardrop kind of colour, that kind of shape. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put these up there, but I need some more shapes first. And what I'm going to do first, actually, rather than just glue that on, I'm going to use that as my template, which means that I'm going to draw around. Let me show you. I put it on that piece of card or paper, and I'm going to use it. And with one hand, I'm going to hold it down. With the other hand, I'm going to use it to draw around. And that's what you call a template now. That's quite a tricky job. You might need a bit of a hand with your grown-up. So I'm going to cut both of those out now. We need to do that, but if you're doing tulips, you need to do that either 3 times if you don't want it sticking up like a 3D shape, or you need 9 of them, which is quite a lot, if you're going to do a 3D shape. So I'm going to just cut some more out really quickly. I've got some already here. And I've drawn around in pencil, so I'm just a little bit more ready. So I've got one there. And I'm going to draw some more here. And there. Okay. What I'm going to do actually, rather than keep going around like that, I'm going to use ones that I actually cut out earlier, just so you've already seen what we're doing. So I'm going to glue these on first. So turn it round. Okay, and then going to do another one. All 3 I'm going to glue. Can you see the pointy bit's actually sticking up? Just that pointy bit is sticking up the way, not down the way. And this is when you're going to need a little bit of help with your grown-up. So let me show you why, because the ones that you've done here, you're going to fold in half. If you want a 3D effect, fold it in half. And what you're going to do, you're going to match them up in the same way as you did with the background of your tulip. But we're going to fold them really, make a big crease down the middle. I'm going to stick them on. Let me show you how I did that. So I got my tulip shape and I folded it in half and I pressed it down. And let me show you again. I've got my shape, my tear shape, and fold it in half. There we go. So that's 2 folded in half now. And with the pointy bit up, we're going to place them just on the flowers just there. I just need 2 more before I glue them down, and then I'll be ready. I'm going to fold it in half again. And the last one, I hope that should make all 9 of them. Fold it in half. There's a nice crease down the middle, and then match them up to make that shape. And then I'm going to glue them down. So glue the back of it, not the front of it, just the back of it. So turn it round and glue. And you're just going to, so it's not exactly on top, is it? It's slightly on the left of it. And the same with the other side. You're going to do exactly the same. You're going to match it up to the bottom of the tulip, and then you're going to just put it to the right so you can still see that bottom one underneath. Can you see that? Just there? Okay. We're going to do exactly the same with the other ones. We're going to glue the back, match it up to the bottom, and press down. Okay. And the other one, I'm just going to keep going now until we've got all of them done. Oh, I made a mistake with that one, didn't I? Let's turn it round. That's it. Trying to make sure that you don't make the same mistake as me and glue the wrong side down. But if you have, it doesn't matter because we can just turn it. There we go. It's our last flower now. There we go. How beautiful is that? Tulips. And now, if you wanted to, you can either draw some leaves on it, or if you do have some green paper or card, you can make some leaves out of it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make more than one leaf. So a bit of a trick for you. If you just cut out a piece of paper or card, then fold it. And then what you can do is just cut 2 out at a time. So I'm just going to make it a little shape, a leafy shape, like that kind of shape. And I'm just going to glue those down. And then just attach them to the stem of the flower. And you can put them anywhere you want to. I might just do just a couple more of those, maybe even more. We'll see how many you would like on yours. It doesn't have to be exactly the right shape either. Another one there. And another one maybe just there. I think maybe just 2 more, shall I? But 2. That should be enough, I think. There we go. Right. So we have our flowers, got our stems and our leaves, and we've got our pot. What we need to do really then is just to write a little message, don't we? And you may want your card to go to your mummy or your granny or your special person. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to just write mum on the front here. But whoever you're writing your card or making your card to, you can write on the front there, can't you? But mum, mum. And then if I open it up, I can put my very special message. In the other one, I wrote Happy Mother's Day. This one, I'm just going to write I love you. You, mum. But you can write whatever you want to. Maybe you want to give a couple of kisses as well. There we go. So there we are. That is our card complete. I'm just going to turn around and the video around again, just so I can say goodbye to you. Hi. I really hope you enjoyed that. And I know it can be a bit fiddly, so it would be a really good help actually if you had an adult to help you or a grown up. But here we go. There's our card. I love you, Mum. couple of kisses, and some beautiful flowers. I hope you've had fun, and I know you're going to do an absolutely fantastic job. But more than anything, I hope that this Sunday, Mother's Day, will be very special. It's been lovely being with you again, and I look forward to another video another time. For now, bye-bye.